Yes, am I audible?
Yes. Now you are audible.
Okay. Are you getting my voice?
Yeah, clearly.
Okay, Shivraj, first of all, a great many congratulations again for cracking this prestigious exam of NDA first 2023. Or in fact, you have topped the list, right? This is big, really very big. Great many congratulations. Please accept my heartily congratulations first, dear.
Thank you so much, sir. It's my honor.
Okay. And it's very nice to meet you, right, on this Google chat because डिफेंस एस्पिरेंट से मिलने में एक अलग ही थोड़ा सा एक जोश और जुनून को देखकर मुझे उनका काफी गर्व होता है. तो
Yes, sir.
आर यू कंफर्टेबल? वी कैन स्टार्ट द इंटरव्यू.
Yeah, sir. Why not?
ओके. तो सबसे पहले जब आपने लिस्ट देखी तो कैसा महसूस हुआ?
First of all, I was not aware whether the merit has come or not. We were waiting for a long time.
Okay.
But finally, it came, and the first reaction was that it was not expected, I would say. I was expecting some good rank, but not the number one. It's always there. So for a long time, it was indigestible, and still I'm not able to digest it.
Okay. So the first thing came in your mind after seeing that you're in the top position, right? तो पहली feeling क्या आई आपके दिमाग में?
You can say that I have been doing. You can say the journey was very long. So whatever failures I have seen, at the end of the day, it seems all worthy to me. That thing came first in my mind. Then my teachers, my parents, whatever efforts they have put over me, finally,
okay,
it seems worthy. That's it.
Okay, so when this journey started, actually there's a saying in Hindi, विजय के तू गाड़ते वीर जिस गगन चोटी पर पहले वह मन की उमंग के बीच गड़ी जाती है. यानी कि जो विजय झंडा आपने गाड़ा है ना इस चोटी पर एनडीए रूपी, तो सबसे पहले वो मन की उमंग यानी कहीं ना कहीं आपके दिमाग में ये एम आया होगा. तो व्हेन इट स्टार्टेड, यानी ये जर्नी कब स्टार्ट हुई आपकी?
आई थिंक यू कैन से दैट व्हेन आई जॉइंड the prestigious Sainik School Ghodakal.
Okay.
It was in year 2015. I qualified the All India entrance exam for it in my class 6. And from that day, when I joined and when I saw what it is really inside here, this is the real life. I saw it. And for the past 7 years, whatever experiences I gained there, whatever things I went through, it somewhere changed my perspective towards the Indian Army and towards the defense forces. And I would totally give the credit to the officers there, to the staff there, and the experiences I went through. And that was the real motivation for me.
Okay, actually, I had a talk with the group captain Vijay sir, right? So I think he is a principal in Ghodakal. और I have checked the ranking of the Sainik School. यार आप लोगों ने रिकॉर्ड झंडे पे झंडे गाड़े हुए 2018 से 31 स्कूल है और भाई आप टॉप पे चल रहे हो बार बार. कभी 24 सिलेक्शंस, कभी 43 सिलेक्शंस. अभी कितने बच्चों के सिलेक्शंस हुए हैं?
Right now, 11 of us have made it for the NDA 151 course.
11 students, right?
Yeah.
They got finally recommended in the merit list, right?
Yeah, finally recommended.
आपके साथ साथ मेरी तरफ से आप उनको भी बधाई बोलिएगा, right? Because जो एम आपने चुना and the motivation you have, the energy you have, right? तो ऐसा मैं एक और आपसे चीज पूछूंगा, बिकॉज कहते हैं ना कि सत्य ही जीत के लिए केवल बल नहीं चाहिए, कुछ बुद्धि का भी घात, कुछ छल छद्म कौशल चाहिए. यानी कि टू विन अ वॉर, स्ट्रेटेजी, प्लानिंग और आपका रेगुलस प्रैक्टिस, फोकस, डेडिकेशन, हार्डवर्क, बहुत सारी चीज चाहिए. तो आपने इस एग्जाम की कैसे स्ट्रेटेजी बनाई? तो सबसे पहले मैं रिटन की बात करता हूँ, राइट? तो रिटन के लिए आपने कैसे तैयारी की?
So first of all, as we know that the written of NDA examination comprises of two things. First of all, it's the maths.
Yes.
And then the second paper is the general ability test.
Right.
So you can say that maths is a passing subject. At least you need to score 75 marks so that your second paper can be checked. If you are not able to qualify the first paper, then your all efforts for the second paper go in vain.
Okay.
So maths plays a crucial role. So you can say that my real preparation started from the class 11th when the COVID period came and we were in the house.
Okay.
So I saw it as an opportunity. Uh, so the first thing that I did was to analyze the past year questions. Well, I mean, you can say the past papers for the past 10 years.
Okay.
It started from 2011 until 2021.
Okay.
So I went all through it.
Mm.
I made my own plannings, like what are the kind of questions they have been asking, which topics they touch the most. Like in maths, you can say that there has always been the weightage of the calculus portion.
Right.
It is differentiation, integration, and its applications. Then after analyzing it, once I completed the basics from the NCRTs, which we go through while we are preparing for the board examination,
Right.
I got to know about what are my interesting parts, what are my strengths and weaknesses.
Okay.
So Aspirant need to find its strengths and weaknesses, because after only analyzing where he lacks, on what things he required more, he can he can prepare better. So after analyzing like what are my interests, I first of all bolstered those strengths, and at the same time, I also worked upon my weaknesses. The third thing that was especially in my maths portion, because you can say that there are lots of formulas and lots of short tricks there. Once you start the long process, once you start the lengthier one, you get a hand over the shorter ones.
Okay.
So every night or every time when I had the free time, I jotted all those formulas and whatever things, like the shortcuts, and I made it that when I go in the exam, then I do not get confused. So I had to do it lots of time. I kept learning them. I kept writing them down so that it stuck to your mind. Now coming to the second portion, that is GAT. Although it seems very diverse, like it has English and then the science subjects and then the art subjects and the current affairs.
Right.
So you can see how much diverse this subject is. So at the same time, the beauty of this paper is that it is very scoring.
Right.
It has a weightage of almost 600 marks.
Right.
So this becomes a scoring part. So for it, like I always had this habit of reading. So you can say that in English, you should have a good command over the vocabulary things.
Okay.
If you have a good command over vocabulary, you can crack down any of the things.
Right.
Then the next comes the science portion, because most of the candidates who appear for the NDA examination, they are from the PCM background.
Right.
Either PCM or it is PCB.
Right.
So you can say that there we do not face much problem, but at the same time, we need to have a grasp over the basics. Like you can say the 9th and 10th class science subjects are very crucial for it, because as we grow higher in the class, we start to forget our bases.
Right.
The small crucial things that the UPSC touches.
Okay.
So we need to make sure that we do not forget it. At the same time, most of those who are not from the biology section, they can get a big help from just taking just reading the books of class 9 and 10. Okay.
I think biology is of only 10 questions are there from biology, 9 or 10 questions.
Yeah, but think if you score 10 questions, then you are far ahead of many. It gives you 40 marks.
Right.
And just going, because you have went through 9th and 10th. Everyone have went through 9th and 10th.
Right.
And the book is only one, you can say. One book for 9th and one book for 10th. If you go for it, then there is no issue. Na? You have enough time. Then comes the art section.
Yes.
Yeah, so it becomes a bit tough for the science ones, but I would better tell them that if they are good at science, then they should divert their focus towards the maths, toward the art subject, sorry. So they should start preparing for the basics of the geography, and I would say that they should go, for the history portion, they should start from the reverse, like modern, then medieval, and then the ancient one.
No, actually, I think
So,
you have gone through the weightages of the analysis of the previous of the paper, and that says the modern
yeah.
history. सबसे ज़्यादा question they ask from the modern history, then contemporary उधर
Yes.
करके ज़्यादा कम पूछते हैं. Similarly, in the geography
Yes.
section, आप क्या recommend करेंगे? Because ये भी काफी vast है. Physical geography, agriculture geography, world geography, economical geography. So most of they are from physical
I
or
would-
world, I think.
I would say that they should strengthen their portion of physical geography, like the climate, like the soil, like the forest thing.
Right.
These plays a very important role. At the same time, oceans, topography, and earthquakes, these plays a crucial role. And every year when we analyze the past year questions, we see that these questions are in lot numbers. And what the candidates makes mistake that I've seen, that they see that questions come very less in the exam, but so they leave those portions. We should not do that. If you are a true aspirant, then at least you should go through it.
Right.
If you have time, you should go through it. So I would better recommend them that if you have time, please go through it. Do not take anything lightly, because at the end of the day, everyone says that UPSC is very tricky. It changes pattern every year.
Generally, it is gone
can't
to
leave
giving the
anything
surprises.
Yes, the surprise test.
Yeah.
And at the end, it is the current affairs portion, which most of you can prepare from even the social media sites. You can prepare from there and the YouTube outlets. That's enough, I think. So
I think can you suggest me about the reading the newspaper, because that is the most important part is for the SSB is also concerned, right?
yeah, at the same time,
So what about the newspaper reading?
look, sir, what happens that some have the habit of reading newspaper. But what happens that at this age, because you have to prepare the other things also,
Right.
and you are not able to grasp because you see that the questions, the current affairs question that we get, it is not easy to extract out from the newspapers only.
Right.
If you have a third party to help you to make your things easier, then instead of utilizing your time in reading newspaper, if you can do it, then it will be better. It will make their work easier.
Right. So that's good. So what's your score in written test?
Yeah, this time I scored 529 out of 900.
529.
Yes, sir.
Very good. This is a really very good score. And what about SSB portion?
I scored 473 marks.
You got
Out
400
of 900.
out of 900 in SSB, and written you got 529, right?
Yes, sir.
So your total score was
It's
1012.
It just came down. I haven't checked it, but it was around 1002.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is really a good score, no doubt. So now we should tell, because आपको पता है कि written test का weightage शायद 1-2% ही रहता है, because 100 student when qualify this test, only 1 or 2 get recommended. So SSB is also vital important thing. So what will you suggest about the SSB? Because as far as my opinion is concerned, it is all about the 15 of select qualities that we say mansa, vacha, karma, whatever you think, what you speak and what you do. There must be harmony in them, right? तो उसके लिए आपका क्या सजेशन रहेगा और क्या क्या चीजें आपने एहतियात बरती कि आपका एसएसबी में भी इतना अच्छा स्कोर है 473?
Okay, so first of all, I would go with my SSB experience. This was almost my 4th SSB experience, you can say.
It was
Lots of things.
Okay, wait, please.
Yeah.
It was your 4th experience, right?
Yeah.
So kindly tell me well about your first experience, second, third, then we will come on this.
Okay, so not making it too large, I would just say that I have seen what happens inside, and I have seen at what candidates lack, and many things. There are myths, lots of myths, and once there are lots of myths, there will be lots of confusions. And once there will be lots of confusions, you will not be able to show your true self. I believe over that.
Right.
So what was that in my initial SSBs when the failures hit me? It always went because I was lots of confused. I was not sure whether what should I speak in front of the interviewing officer, what should I write in the psychologist test, and how should I behave in the group test, ground testing. So what happened after giving so much SSBs? Finally, I realized that there are some crucial things that we should always keep in the mind. I would suggest that whatever points I am giving right now, it will be helpful for everyone, whether it is a 6th class boy, 10th class boy, or a person who is going to start preparation.
Good.
So first thing, which is very, very crucial for the SSB, you can say it is the communication skills.
Right.
Lots of boys ask me how much degree of proficiency we need in the English. See, it is important, but we can't say that English will give you the recommendation, or I would say selection.
ये क्वेश्चन बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट, ये बहुत ही बच्चों के दिमाग में रहता है कि भाई इंग्लिश इज एसेंशियल, सारा कुछ इंग्लिश ही है और इंग्लिश नहीं आती तो एसएसबी में, यानी ये सब मिथ्स हैं. You want to say?
Yes, sir. Definitely, these are myths.
Good. That's a very important information you are going to share. Please continue.
We should know that language is a medium. If interviewing officer sir is there and he's asking me some questions, if I am able to tell him how I feel, what are my opinions, how I perceive, how I see the world, and how I took my responsibility in my life, if I am able to convey those messages in the most simple words, I'm not asking about the big words, it's most simple words, then you will able to make it. They do not need how much good speaker you are. They only need what kind of person you are.
Right.
So this was the verbal part. And the second one is the written communication part. You should have the good writing habits too. At least write something, because once you write, you are able to express your thoughts in a more good form, in a generalized form. So it will be helpful in lots of spheres, not only in SSB, in every spheres of life. The second thing that I would like to mention, that in SSBs, I will not go in the technicalities, like there are lots of tests, how should we go through it? I will not go into the technicalities because there are lots of sources and assessors who can guide you. But I would go with a generalized form, like a candidate, if he has a candidate should be very participative in his life. It is not just sitting at home and studying and do not having fun. You should enjoy your life. You should be participative. You should go outside, play some games. It will make you mentally stronger, because I believe, like you said about the OLQs, yes, there are 15 OLQs and they judge on the pillars of Mansa, Karma, Vacha. But just writing them down, just writing them down, just reading them down on the papers will not make you a true human being.
Right.
I think these qualities are really groomed only at the ground.
Right.
By the practical experiences that you gain. You go through the failures, you stand up. You go through pain, you stand up. That will make you a true human being. That will teach you the true lessons. You fall down in sports. You see your friend needs help. These are the basic qualities. If you do the basic things, that will, I think, bring out the true qualities from you inside. Like, there are some qualities, like it is determination. You don't need to think about what is determination is. You don't need to write it down. What is determination? If I am preparing for my exam, and there will be days that I will not be feeling well. There will be days that I would think that many of my friends have gone very far. They are doing great. There will be days which will seem very monotonous. There will be days where I would like to give up and enjoy something, and there would be days when there will lots of distraction. But if you have the determination, if you think that that is my goal, it is my way, and every night, even I fall down, I should rise in morning. That is the determination.
Right.
That is the courage to take the determination, and these are the real qualities.
यानी कि 15 of like qualities must be the part of your life. यानी कि जब your actions must reflect those qualities, right? Not by mugging up or writing down those qualities. So you're also a good team player. I think we had a discussion with the captain Vijay, sir. So he told me that you are also captain of the team and all. So which game you participated in?
Yeah, while in Sainik school, you need to participate in every games, but I was good in football.
Football.
Yeah. So football, if it is football, it teaches you lots of things. It teaches you not only on the ground, outside the ground, even you are sitting on the extras. You have to analyze the game. You have to think how if you are called inside, how you are going to take it, how you have to support your teammates, how you have to motivate them when they are losing on their side. So it is all natural, sir. But we are not able to comprehend it in our real life. So I would better tell everyone that you do not need to mug up these things. Once you go through, I know that initially it seems very tough. But with time you will realize it. So try to have a deep introspection with yourself and you will get it. The third thing that I would say that in SSBs, it is mainly about yourself, like your parents, your old school, your teachers, your achievements, your academics. So you can say that we do not need some rocket science here. It's very simple. It's very basic things. But what happens that we are not able to talk about ourselves for 3 minutes, for 2 minutes. So there somewhere we lack because we always think of the other thing, not ourselves.
Right. So introspection is must because Bhagwan Buddha also said that Apadipa be the candle of yourself. Because aim को प्राप्त करने के लिए वो कहते हैं ना कि वहाँ पे कोई राष्ट्रीय राजमार्ग नहीं है कि अफसर लायक क्वालिटीज बता दी मगअप कर ली और चला जाए. छोटी छोटी पगडंडियां हैं यानी कि आपको खुद की कवर करनी पड़ती, राइट? तो you just suggest them introspection is must, right? You have to realize
introspection is must. And the one thing that everyone, like even I felt it, like when introspection, we say that we should know about it. There is one saying that you will never be able to think that you have known everything about yourself. It is the life. You will keep digging yourself out. So never think that you went through introspection and you will come outside knowing everything about yourself. This will not happen.
नहीं तो फिर तो भगवान ही हो जाएगा ना. अगर देखिए once you got the super consciousness, आपने अपने आप को पहचान ही लिया पूरा, तो वो तो फिर बुद्ध की कैटेगरी, महावीर, कृष्ण और राम की कैटेगरी में मान जाएंगे. लेकिन ये है कि जितना इंट्रोस्पेक्शन हमें करना चाहिए उतना हमें कर सकते हैं, उतना करना चाहिए, थिंक, राइट? So okay, I also want to ask you about your family. So tell me about your family members and father, mother and all.
So my family is a very little family. It comprises of 4 members. So
now you are going to have a very big family because you have to be the part of the defense forces, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So now you're the member of the the very big family of the world. So okay, yes, please continue.
So my father is a teacher. He teaches in government school. He teaches the upper primary boys, students. And my mother, she's a homemaker. And I have an elder brother. He is doing his master's from the Delhi University.
Okay.
He's doing his master's in political science.
Okay.
And this is all about my family. And as far as where I am living, I'm basically a resident of a small village called Quirizimia. It is located in Munsiari block of the Pithoragar district.
Quirizimia.
And sir?
What is the name of your village? Quirizimia.
Quirizimia.
Okay.
It's a very remote village. Even the roads hasn't reached there yet.
That's good.
Yeah. So these are the things.
ओके, सो सेकेंड थिंग, आप मुझे थोड़ा सा ये और सजेस्ट करिए बच्चों के लिए कि बहुत सारे बच्चों का मिथ रहता है कि वो क्या करते हैं, 10th के बाद एनडीए की प्रिपरेशन के लिए ड्रॉप आउट कर देते हैं स्कूल, और बहुत सारे इंस्टीट्यूशंस चलते हैं वो कहते हैं कि वो डमी एडमिशन करा देते हैं स्कूल्स में उनका, राइट? तो आप उनके लिए क्या सजेस्ट करेंगे कि उनको डमी एडमिशन लेना चाहिए या फिर मतलब कि 11th-12th स्कूल से पास आउट करते हुए एनडीए की प्रिपरेशन करनी चाहिए?
Look, I have heard about these things mainly for the JEE preparation, JEE and NEET preparation. But as far as NDA is concerned, I do not think so. If you are focused, you can do it. And not only that, if you will be in the school, you will get an environment of participating in other extracurricular activities. Like I told that these are very important. These shapes your personality in a better way than just the books. So if someone is preparing for the NDA and he's an aspirant, then I would not suggest that he should go with it if he really wants to go into the NDA. Because I know that for the other preparation, you need more academic performance.
Right.
So maybe that path could be good. But if he's an NDA aspirant, then I think more than the academics, he needs to have knowledge of the life. He needs to have the external knowledge.
Right. So this is that आप बिल्कुल रेकमेंड नहीं करेंगे, और एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज में पार्टिसिपेशन बहुत मस्ट है, यू वांट टू सजेस्ट, राइट?
Yeah.
Because the grooming of the personality happens. आपकी स्क्रीन साइड, हाँ, no, it's okay, sorry. Okay. तो अभी जो बच्चे हैं, चाहे आपके सैनिक स्कूल में है या फिर और भी विद्यालय में पूरे इंडिया से इस टेस्ट को दिया जाता है, उनके लिए शिवराज आप क्या सजेस्ट करेंगे? बिकॉज आपको सभी लोग देखेंगे, करोड़ों तक इंटरव्यू जाएगा, तो आप उनके लिए क्या सजेस्ट करेंगे कि भाई कैसे डिफेंस फोर्स में ऑफिसर बने? बिकॉज ये ड्रीम बहुत बच्चों का रहता है, लेकिन बहुत सारे बच्चे। अच्छा, एक और मैं चीज को आपको पूछना चाहता हूँ, इफ नॉट एनडीए देन व्हाट? अगर आपका नहीं, हाँ, फॉर यू।
It seems peculiar like those interviewing officers' questions.
Right.
Okay. So there has always been a big controversial confusion, I would say, for the second fallback option. But I think so that in life we should have a second option, definitely. But second option should not be such that it is overpowering your first option.
Right.
Because because it is like exam, like race. If you want to come first, then you can't think of coming second.
Right.
If you think of coming second, you will never be able to make the first.
Right.
But I would say that I was when in my 3 attempts I couldn't make it to the NDA. I joined the college in Delhi University, Ansraj College in Delhi University. I was doing my graduation there. I always had in mind that if not NDA, then CDS. There are lots of defense. Lots of portals through which we can go into defense. But I would say that I would better have gone for the civil services, if not today, defense.
Okay. That's really a good answer, right? और ये इंटरव्यूज का भी अगर क्वेश्चन होता है तो आपने बहुत अच्छा आंसर बता दिया फॉर जो कमिंग बच्चे हैं उनके लिए।